Well, it's 2 a.m. and the lights are on, and the Magic Kingdom magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night, pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies, sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Man, I I absolutely love that opening song, that opening montage, a little bit of hanging out and doing everything on a Insomniac night here. Thank you everybody for coming in. We always kind of a little bit more fun, but a little bit more soft and quieter here on the Insomniac stream. We'd like to be the final ending. Great job tonight by some of our friends that were streaming. Tina was live this morning along with Doug. They had some fantastic streams. Enjoyed them. Joy S was doing a lot with Candy tonight. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching that. They did a good job with that. Then, of course, This and That Boys were talking a little bit of everything. If you missed any of the friends in the community and you don't know about them, reach out to me. Let me know. I'll tell you all about them. I'll give you links right to their channel. They all do a fantastic job. Of course, I'm your midweek, end of the night hump day, I guess, coverage here as Chris takes the nights off on Wednesday. Dad builds every day of the week. Check him out. He does a fantastic job. His hangouts are superb. And again, if you don't know about Dad builds, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to tell you all about him and get you in. So we got a guest in tonight, everybody. Tonight, Wednesday night, is new 2 Truths and a Lie segment. And tonight's guest will be Spaceship Ears. Spaceship Ears is backstage in the green room hanging out. We're going to get to him in just a couple of minutes, but I'm excited. John's coming in, and we've got some good, really, really good 2 Truths and a Lie. I will be honest, I didn't update the scores from last week. I'll probably do that next week or the week after, get that in. But the scores are there. They're all recorded on the channel. The points are going to be getting, and everybody that's earned those points, we'll make sure they get them. We got a couple new channels that I found tonight. A couple, not a lot, like 5 or 6. I think that's going to be the amount that we're going to do, 5 or 6, that we're going to highlight tonight and talk about some new channels. I got a new thumbnail for I got some stories too about the Christmas balloons today from Preston and I. Got a good laugh for everybody on that we're going to talk about tonight. We're getting closer to obviously Halloween, which means closer to Preston and I going back down to Disney, which we're really excited about and looking forward to as well. So we're going to have a good time here tonight. Late night Insomniac fun, and hopefully you'll be a part of what we all do. And if you have the phone line tonight and you want to call in at some point for a quick call in, I welcome the call in as well. Before I go over to my guest, let me do a quick hello to the chat, and then I'll bring my guest in and we'll talk and have some fun and get into the party. So first, Spaceship Ears, first one in the chat. How about that? Beat Stacy, and Stacy, you're getting slow. You're getting slow. Spaceship Ears beat you. Fred O'Malley here. Hello. Fred, good to see you. Samantha Lowe, welcome. Jeannie525, welcome in. Debbie Bernfeld, the amazing Debbie, is here. Good to see you. Stacy Rogers is here. She has no pants on. Chris S., hello, buddy. Welcome in. Good to see you. Dropping down. Debbie Thunert, good to see you. Welcome in, ma'am. Thank you for being here tonight. I apologize. I still have this cold that I can't kick. Just a little cough. It drives me nuts. Tony, Phantasmic Chronicles in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Corby Sinclair. Hello, Corby. Welcome in. Thank you for being here tonight. Daniel Barry's in the house. Theo Sam Eagle is in the house. Appreciate you for being here. Chris S., it's not Piano Rob. That opening is not Piano Rob. That was created through AI here, and it was done by Monorail Molly. She did a good job. We talked about that 2 weeks ago. She did the layouts and the opening here and the retheming that we did. Jason Thibodeau, hello, sir. Thank you for your continued support of this channel and what we do. Gloria Thibodeau is here. Thank you as well. Good to see you, ma'am. William, hello. Good to see William in the house with us here tonight. Mike Beachman is here, everybody. Good to see Michael. Movie Mania Nick. Dude, it's good to see you. Good to see your name in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Rachel Castro. Hello, Rachel. Welcome in. Thank you for being tonight. Disney Magic and Mayhem. I love that new little channel. Great job. You should really check him out. We've been highlighting them the last couple of weeks. He's on his way to 1,000. His name is Richard. Everybody say hello to Richard with the channel. He does a nice job. Let's see. Rachel dropping down. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anybody. Annette. Hello, Annette. I'll see Annette, I think, at Magical Night, I hope. In my defense, I'm not feeling the best. Feel better, Miss Rogers. Feel better. You know I love you. I want you to be good. Feeling right. All smiles. Hello. Good to see you did catch me. Not at the park, but you caught me here. Hopefully at some point we'll cross each other at the park. Okay. I've said hello to everybody. If I missed you, then I will make sure I say hello along the way. So we have a new segment. Now, before I bring my guest in, I got to tell you a little bit about the segment here. This is really cool. Mike Wheeler reached out to me and said, hey, I got this idea. I put together a little song. So we now have a new intro when we go to Two Truths and a Lie, but I'm going to show you guys first. So this is pretty cool. This will be later on the show, but check this out. Brand new intro for Two Truths and a Lie. I'm absolutely loving the new theme song. We'll give that to you and talk over a little bit when we do our introductions a little later, but Mike Wheeler, a great job with Two Truths and a Lie. We got the full song to it, and I have 2 slides available, one that has the full song, one that has the talk over. It's going to be good stuff. So thank you to Mike Wheeler for the theme song in. Maybe what I can do real quick is at the end of the show, maybe I'll put that together and let you hear the whole Two Truths and a Lie song on the way out. How about I do that? So that'll be kind of fun there. So anyway, let's get to our guest tonight and have some fun. If you've seen the interview we did with his dad, it was absolutely spectacular. Hello, Marguerite Nagy. It was absolutely spectacular. His dad, to me, that is Mike Wheeler. Thank you, buddy. His dad is a Disney icon in my book. He should have his hands in the cement. He should have his name up on multiple windows around Disney. If you go to Epcot and you see Spaceship Earth, well, it wouldn't be there without his dad playing a part in the role along with many else. And John is a very humble guy and part of our community. He's out there supporting many channels. I constantly see him all over supporting. I respect that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the Spaceship Ears, John, to the stream. Hello, buddy. Good to see you.
Oh, Captain, my captain. How you doing, Pete?
Good to see you. So if anybody missed it, we interviewed John's dad on Disney Dialogues. If one of the moderators maybe find that link, go back and watch that interview. It's great. You'll get to know a little bit about John, a lot about his dad, and to me, again, an icon. But I just signed John on the dotted line to
Right.
the Triple C show for February just now. So he will be a guest.
Can't wait.
So not only you'll get to know a little bit about him tonight, you get to know a lot more about him coming up on a Triple C show. So that'll be a lot of fun too. Bouncing Journey. There's another great little channel. Welcome in. Good to see you here. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna talk about some new channels. We're gonna talk about some stuff going on in the community, and John will be a part of that. And then we'll finish up the night talking about doing the two truths and a lie. Or did you have fun writing down those truths?
It was so much fun, and I love this segment so much, Pete. I think there's so much opportunity to get to know lots of people in the chat, in the environment. And yeah, I just encourage everybody to sign up with you. I think it'll be great.
Well, I'd love more people to want to do it, to reach out to me. It's sponsored in full by Paul Engel. Paul Engel, a super supporter to me, a good friend. And also, we're going to talk about Paul because Paul's doing something on Sunday with us, which will be fun. But segment brought to you by Paul Engel every week. And Paul's was the first one we did last week. It was funny, I thought. I know you were watching. I thought it was interesting to get to know Paul.
It was wonderful. And I hope to meet that bar tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Look, I've seen what you got coming a little bit, and I think it's going to be fantastic. Stacy just dropped the link in for John's father's interview. Guys, I'm telling you, it was one of the best interviews that Jen and I have done.
You did such a great job, Pete. I'm so grateful and I got to see a little bit behind the scenes of how much work you and Jen put into these things. So I hope the audience appreciates how much work you personally, all your blood, sweat, and tears they definitely show through.
Well,
we're going to
try to start doing some more here on Tuesdays at 8:00. Panda's not going. I'm doing some football right now, but we're going to start getting back into some 8:00 interviews. I have talked to both Nate and JoJo, and both of them have agreed to do the show. I just got to get a date with them, which I'm probably going to do when I'm down there in December and lock them in. But I want to get more creators like that. I want to get more Imagineers, people that of impact like your father was. I'm working on all that. Authors, all kind of stuff, unique people of Disney impact and influence that we want to bring in. So, all right, let's get into some community stuff. I always do that here. It's something that we like to do and try to bring the magic as we come through. And we jump over here. I got to move that down and highlight these two real quick. All right. Let's get into it here and have some fun. Let's talk about this community and things that are going on, because that's what we like to do. First off, Sunday night, I talked about Paul Engel. John, he's going to be the guest on the Triple C show. We're going to get to sit down and know a lot about him. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
You mean beyond Two Truths and a Lie? We'll actually get to spend more time with him. That's great.
Yeah, get to learn a little bit more about him. Robert Sprite, welcome in. Thank you for joining. You like Tinker? Tinkerbell's a great character. I agree with you there. Great one. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else coming in. So Paul will be coming up Sunday night at 6:00. I encourage everybody to be over here, being part of the interview, coming in with some questions, coming in with some fun. It'll be interesting to see how I'm letting Stephanie take over the show that night. So she will be interviewing Paul, and that'll be interesting. What's up, Patriotism USA? We love Pete. Well, thank you, Patriotism USA, for your loyalty and support. So this will be a lot of fun. All right. There we go. Patriotism recognizing his 1 year. That's a new thing. I'm trying to do that on the screen now, John, because when people support the channel and everything, I want them to be seen. That's
As
important.
you should.
So, Janice Disney. Hello, Jan. Welcome in. So I'm looking forward to Paul, 6:00 Sunday night. That'll be a lot of fun. John, I know you've seen our news and merch. I absolutely love this new thumbnail that we use every week now. Hello, Annie Coog. I tried to call you the other day. This is our Friday night news and merch Chip & Co. Thumbnail that we use every Friday night. If you're new to me or finding this show for the first time, we sit and talk news and merch up to date. John, this week we got some crazy stuff going. Disney just came out and started dropping microphones, raising the prices on everything. They raised the price on Disneyland stuff. They've raised the price on Disney World stuff. We're going to talk about that on Friday night. We're going to talk about the Candlelight Processional, the prices that went up. We're going to talk about all those restaurants. We got a lot of new merch we're going to talk about. I think it's cool that we are able every week to sit there and give the community, hey, here's the hot and new items that are out there going on.
Definitely. And it costs a little bit more than I think e-tickets used to cost, just a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, it's going up a bit. It's going up a bit. So if you're new to us, please, come in on Friday night and check that out. 9 to 11 every Friday night. Angela Minter, Monorail Molly, T. Marie's Place, Zippity Doo Doug, they are helping me out on Friday nights as we do that there. So that's a note there. All right, people have talked about the members of a channel and the support that we get. We've had a lot of members. They're all in green or they're in blue with a coin next to them. We are going to do a members quarterly call for November. It'll be Saturday, November 16th from 11 to 12 p.m. I give you a lot of insight on things that are going on with me, stuff that I don't talk about on the stream, a lot of new stuff there. John, you jumping on here and helping us out. I hope you can make that in. I'd love for you to come on with us that day and chat with us. Saturdays, I know it's unique and tough because out there on the West Coast, that's the 8 a.m. I try to flip them because I've done some at 4 o'clock and then I have all the people in the UK. I can't do that.
Sure.
It's late at night here. So I'm going to, last one I did at 4 in the afternoon. This one I'm doing earlier. And then we go that there. Robert Sprite, cut it out. I'm done with that. Cut it out. Okay. Cut it out. T. Marie's Place, welcome in. Also, someone else came in I wanted to say hello to. And I saw that Marguerite Nagy, I know I said hello to. And Annie Coog, I said hello to. So I hope I don't miss anyone else. So that'll be coming up Saturday, November the 16th from 11 to 12 a.m. We like to train moderators, John. Love to do that.
You have the best. They're absolutely incredible people.
I'm lucky that I was able to surround myself by 10 amazing Imagineers that have, what's up, Batman? Welcome in. And my moderating team should be on alert tonight. On alert, obviously, please. We surrounded myself with these people that are incredible, that have been doing this moderating for 8, 10, 12 years, that had the experience. Jonathan Chong, hello, buddy. That was who I didn't say hello to. And we were able to pull together all of this information on how to be a moderator. I asked these people, hey, if you wanted to teach somebody to be a moderator, what all would you tell me? John, they came through with, it was 10 of them now. They came through with almost 300 sheets of document paper that I had to go through that pulled together an amazing, incredible tutorial that we have. I call them the Imagineers, Imagineers, because moderating and tying in off of Walt's thing, and I'm blessed to have them. But we have a free, for those who are watching for the first time or jumping in and finding out, we have a free class that we teach here. I encourage you, if you're a new creator and you're under 1,000 and you just started doing this, come take the class. If you're brand new in the community and you're thinking about being a moderator, come take the class. If you're a moderator that's been doing it for a while, come take the class. Here's why. A, you may pick up something. B, you may be able to come back to me and say, hey, Pete, you guys forgot about this. This is going on, and make it better. Again, it's a free class. It'll be the 16th. The information will be for both of the calls will be in the community section of my YouTube channel. And again, free to do it. John, we do those through Zoom. They're about an hour, roughly hour and 15 minutes. And it's interactive like a town hall, because I allow the people that are attending at the end to come in and give their feelings, give their thoughts, jump in. So I think it's good. I think it helps the community.
I think it's so great. And you can't run a successful channel without volunteers like this and people who actually put their time and energy and making these communities so great.
Absolutely. There's Monorail Molly. Hello, Monorail Molly. Welcome in. John's waving to you. There you go. You got to wave. You didn't get more than hello. You got to wave.
I've been waving at lots of folks.
That's a good thing. John, I would wave, but I gotta have a hand. I can't do that without a hand.
I understand.
All right, let's jump down here. I love to talk about other channels as we find them. So here's one, guys, that we found. If moderators want to go find a link for me, please do that. I actually didn't get a chance to reach out to these channels today, but I'm going to reach out to them tomorrow and let them know that we're talking about them. Wonderlanders, I found this channel. 5,000 subscribers they have. A lot of Disney stuff. husband and wife couple doing a lot of simple stuff in the parks. 175 videos on their channel. And again, I'm not telling you got to go subscribe. I'm just trying to give you all some new channels out there that you can take a look at. There's always somebody live some way or another that you can go see. There's always somebody that has a vlog, and you might find somebody you like. Lord knows I don't watch as much TV anymore, John. I watch a lot more YouTube, and especially creators. How about you?
Same. In fact, I'll probably talk a little bit about that a little bit later. But yes,
Okay.
the amount of content out there right now is just staggering.
Yeah, it is. It is something. So, all right, let's go over this one. Adventures of Joyce and Matt. Adventures of Joyce and Matt. Here's another one that I found here. And this was a great little channel. A husband and wife couple again. A lot of their adventures, Disney and other. But they are at 2,000 followers on their way to that plateau of 10. You can see right there, they've done videos for Coronado Springs, Monorail Resort, Serenades. That's one of the cruises they've done. I left that on there so people could kind of get a little look into what all they've done. So it's kind of neat stuff there. So you can check them out. Again, moderators, if you want to pull their link, I see you dropped Wonderland's link in. We try to make it easy for you to find over there, right there. So here's a cool one, John, that I found. Really like her. She actually just changed her header today, I noticed. And this is Following Sierra. She's only got 50 videos, but she's already got 2,100 subscribers. That's pretty good.
That's 50 more than I have. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and she's, Jacob Herring, hello. Can you ask a mod question? Sure, I'll allow you to ask a mod question. Following Sierra, but she's done really well with that. Batman, we've had Daily Fast Pass on here. We highlight Daily Fast Pass all the time. I love what he's doing. Absolutely, you're right. Love what he's doing. Good channel. Real good channel. So Following Sierra, only 50 videos to do that. 2,100K. She's gotten some nice views out of those videos to get it going there and get up to 2,100. So you can check out Following Sierra. And if moderators want to grab that, heck, moderators, if you want to do me a favor, Batman brought it in. Grab the link for Daily Fast Pass, and I'll allow that to be dropped in. He's down in Florida, John. I've actually met him, and he's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, so I kind of like that too. He's not a Seahawks fan, but he's a Bucks fan. So nobody's perfect. I get it. Is there any characters out at Extra Magic Hours? We don't know if there's any characters out there. If you want to find out about that, Jacob, yeah. Well, you can watch the Friday night show, and when we cover that, we would talk about that. So I don't know that right now. Sorry, I couldn't give you a full-fledged answer there. This is my favorite part of the show, featuring and growing new creators. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, we got a couple more. We don't have a lot tonight, and I'm going to keep it short and just find them as we go along. Thank you for dropping Daily Fast Pass on there. Big T, he's a good man. Good man. All right, this is an interesting one, John. Theme Park Spark. I really like the name. I thought it was well thought out, and logo is simple and clean. 871 videos. 871 videos. 23,000 followers. 23,000 followers. Here. Jacob, if you want to talk about channels and doing it, reach out to me privately. Please don't continue to put them all in the chat. I do love Main Street Cowgirl, and I'm sure we'll get her out here at some point. But if you want to throw channels out, do it to me privately, please. Okay. 23,000 followers over here. 871 videos. Of course, these guys, could one of my moderators drop the link in for Jacob? They've done a good job. We're gonna probably reach out to them, and I'd like to get them in my race for 100K, because when you got 20-some thousand followers, you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's not minor. And I love the name. I love the fact that it rhymes. And I really love the fact that they're from Southern California. I was chatting with a bunch of Southern California streamers last night or the night before. And the community is really, really starting to get going down there. So it's great to see the two worlds collide.
It is. I made a decision months ago that I wanted to break down that wall. Okay. I wanted to open it up. Hey, Park Bros, welcome in, Lawrence. I wanted to get rid of this I'm Disneyland. I just do Disneyland. I'm Disney World. When Walt created the park, and he sat out there, thank you guys, just leave him in there. and he did the opening of Disney World, which I hope when I go out there, you'll come down and hang out with us for a couple days in the park, because I'm trying to do that next year,
I
and get
love
a
it.
group of people down there. When he did that, he said, everyone welcome in his thing. He didn't say only people on the East Coast, on the West Coast, or whatever, or if you're on the other side of Mississippi line, hello, Paul Engel, welcome in. He didn't say that. He said everyone. So that's what it
Yeah.
should be. And the great thing about this is, if we find people in California and we find people in Florida, you got people during the day that you can watch in Florida and on the East Coast as it comes down through the evening. And then you can revert over to West Coast late night if you're up later than me, or after Dad Builds goes or whatever. And you could watch all these people in California. And for all the people in
Hmm.
California, as they call it, because of all the crazy things that goes on out there in Cali, all those people are West Coast like yourself. You can watch all these people while you're at work at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you've got content all the way up till midnight. So we're trying to break that barrier, and I'm hoping that a lot of the focus that I'm doing with all the California and the West Coast people, I'm hoping it's helping all of them to come together like you were talking. I really am.
I love that so much. I've been so passionate about that too, and I'm glad you're doing that, Pete. We have way more in common than we do separate. And in fact,
Absolutely.
I've met lots of streamers even over in Disneyland Paris, and I've gotten to practice some of my poor French a little bit. But yeah, it goes around the world, and it's great that we're trying to unify this.
I love it. And I challenge you to send me any channels that you find or you know of that we're not talking about, or maybe we're not focused. I'll put them into one of my lists. I love when people send me, hey, check out this channel, and add to it. All right, two more here for this week. Two more here for this week. And I got to send these people. I'm going to be up late sending these people some emails. Paul Life and Beyond. Paul Life and Beyond. Great little channel. 353 subscribers for Paul. He's only got 302 videos, only because it seems like people have thousands and all that kind of stuff. He's got 302. Nice guy, young kid, doing it all kind of different stuff. His Disney, his travel, his life. So it's got a Disney inflection and more to it. It's really good stuff. If you are brand new tonight, hit that subscribe too. Here, please. I'd love for you to come back to this channel. I saw somebody was asking about that. Please hit that subscribe tonight. We'd appreciate it. Paul actually got back to me recently. I'd inquired about his channel, and we are going to add Paul and Paul's Life Beyond, John, into our under 1,000 focus, so that we will talk about him all the way up till he gets to 1,000. So I think it's
That's
nice
great.
that we can help these channels that are under 1,000 subscribers to grow.
Definitely. And I love when people don't just, focus like a tunnel vision on one particular topic. When they stitch in certain elements of their
Love
life,
it.
that's what makes the channel very interesting.
Love it. There's Epcot Forever, my good friend Jordan. Good to see you, buddy. Jordan's on his way to 1,000, everybody. Now, I didn't highlight Jordan tonight, but I'm going to highlight him because he's in my channel. Somebody grab the link for Epcot Forever. Jordan is so close to 1,000. If you're not following Epcot Forever, you will see him on my live streams when I'm down in Disney. Hopefully he'll be doing something, and I'll say hello in his. Give him a follow. That guy's a good dude right there, Jordan, with Epcot Forever. All right, last one I want to focus on. I really love family channels, John. I love it when the mom and dad and the kids are all a part of it. Here's one with 6,000 followers. 6,000
Wow.
followers down here. Jamie Thomas Show, parks, cruises, travel tips. You talked about mixing it in. They really do it. Again, they've had great success with their videos because, look, they're at 300 videos also, but they're at 6,000 followers. They're getting a lot more followers. That's a key thing. Kyle's vlog. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, Jordan, Epcot Forever. Jordan, you ought to check out Disney Magic and Mayhem. He's and A Bouncing Journey. They're two new channels to our community, and they're really good. They do a good job, and you might be able to hook up with them down there. Yeah, Cordy, we highlight Cordy every week on here, Batman. If you come into my Friday show, you'll see all those people highlighted. I would encourage you to stop by our Friday night show, buddy. You will definitely see all of those people highlighted. And again, if you want to talk about channels, with me, reach out to me and highlight with me personally. So 6,000, happy for them. Great job. Sebastian, the crab, is here. Came in to see Two Truths and a Lie with spaceship ears. I love it. So I love Miss Jeanette. So anyway, those are the channels to check out this week. John, we're going to continue to do that each week. And like I said, I welcome you to send me any highlights for people I got to check out. All right, we talked about the tutorials and all. Let me just highlight real quick. I want to remind everybody that November 4th to the 11th, Preston and I are making a trip. It's a work trip down to the parks. We will be in Florida. What do you like this thumbnail? What do you think of that?
Love it.
I think it's.
I saw the other ones too. You had one on Main Street, I think, too. These
Yeah,
are
I have.
wonderful.
I only have the two in here right now. I got Hollywood and I got
Yeah, there it is.
Main Street right there. I love these thumbnails. Preston and I will be in the parks November 4th to the 11th. It'll be a work trip, fun but getting a lot done. We're gonna get a lot of videos done. I've got a lot of creators that I'm meeting up with to do some unique stuff for this channel. If you haven't seen how we're doing bumpers for the channel with people from the community, this is something you're going to see more on this channel. I don't know if you saw me do this or not yet, but when I'm stretching or changing segments, John, you'll see bumpers like this.
Hey everybody, Drew in the Moment here. You're watching Pete McDevitt Show. The vibes are real, guys. Enjoy, embrace the love, and enjoy yourself.
So you're going to see more things like that with creators from our community, which I think will be kind of fun. You know, brings
great.
If I can get 50 or 100 of them, I'm going to get as many as I can. So we'll be down there. But hey, welcome into Jeff Condon. Hello, sir. We are going to go live a couple days down there. We're going live from Hollywood. We're going to go live from Epcot, and we're going to go live from Magic while we're down there later in the evening. It's a different look, John. I got to be honest. It's kind of like I got a butt cam view. Because
that's okay though, you know. I've talked with other streamers who are who basically show the parks from that perspective, and it really, really is important because many people just take the standard approach and they think, oh, everybody has the same experience and same perspective. But seeing that different perspective is really important.
It's definitely because I broadcast. I literally take the gimbal and we have special equipment and we attach it to my scooter so that I can go around and I can communicate with everybody and everything. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to meeting some new friends. I love talking to people down there, you know, because, you know, every person that I can get to that I can bring into my channel, I can tell them about Resort TV1 and Myers and the Mouse and, you know, Diz Our Dream and Dad Bills and T. Marie's Place and, you know, so on and so forth, all the way through, whether they're home creators or in the park creators. So we're excited about doing that. John, I'm going to have some balloons and inflatables at my house, and they're not the kind you think. They're not going to have, well, maybe they will. We were talking about Debbie Bernfeld being one of them. Doug wants me to do a Debbie Bernfeld one. Christmas holiday decorating. So I don't know if you've heard me talk about this before, but I have a church across the street from my house, and it's a church of children that do not have disabilities. But they also have children there that go there for daycare in situations of disability. There's a lot of our soldiers' kids there. And every year we try to decorate for the kids out there. And the year that I went into the hospital and got sick, the pastor of the church actually came over and knocked on our doors like, you guys aren't decorating this year? The kids' parents are all talking about it. So this year we are going to do it. And I'm going to stream it. Now,
excellent.
I've already been told that I have to watch my mouth. That came from my daughter and my son because they said, Dad, you know how you get when you get out there and things won't hook up. You say certain words that you shouldn't say. I was like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. So November the 2nd at 11 a.m., November 2nd, I hope you all will put that. If one of the moderators could grab the link to that stream and just drop it in, I hope that you would hit that stream and put it on a reminder for you. Excuse me. Preston, Kayla, Amber will be with me. It will be the four of us. And as a family, me and my kids, we are going to put we've got like 30 inflatables, John. And I mean, I've got some 12 footers. I've got them 18 footers. I bought 3 new ones I got that are going to be surprises that we're going to unveil that night that the kids don't even know about. So this is pretty cool. I don't know if you've, I think people will watch.
You know, my dad has been involved in theme park design for many years. And one of the things I learned growing up from him is whenever you enter a new land or a new park or whatever, you have this concept, and it's a silly name, but it's a name called the weenie, you know, and it basically focuses your eyes on one particular thing, right? So do you have one of your own that you're planning on putting up?
One of my own inflatables?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I don't have a Pete McDevitt
Okay.
one. Doug,
Okay.
Zippity Doo Doug is trying to get me to buy one of the Mickey Mouses, the white Mickey Mouse. It's like 3.5 foot tall, and he wants me to talk to Debbie and get Debbie to let us put her picture, her face on the thing, so Debbie would be out there. And I'm like, we're not doing that to Debbie because she's not going to let us one, you know. But it is what it is. Pete, did you see that Lowe's has a giant Bumble? It's not inflatable. It's huge. Yes, it's 12.5 feet, but it's $400, Stacy. And unless I get a sponsor that wants to come in and help me with that, I can't do that because I was telling John before the stream, we were talking about things going on. And unfortunately, I had to spend $200 today on heat piping and a brand new or work on our dishwasher. So $498. Yeah, it's expensive. You know, I would love to have it in the front yard. If I get a sponsor, I'll put it out there. I'll put it out there with the sponsor's name on it or whatever, you know, if somebody wants to. So you give me the go ahead to put your face on it. All right, I'm going to tell Doug. You're telling Doug, you know it's going to happen. So I'll pay the $30 for that balloon, but I can't afford $500. I just don't have that. Kay Willoughby, hello, Kay. Good to see you. I'll give anything to get rid of this cough is when I give anything to get rid of. All right, so that is November the 2nd. November the 2nd, don't miss it. Two other things you want to highlight. November the 16th. John, I know you were trying to come last year and you had some things going on with work and life and everything that you couldn't make it. I hope that next year for 2025 you will be able to make the 2025 Maryland meetup here. What I can tell you is that on November the 16th at 8 o'clock at night, we are going to do a stream where we are going to unveil the basics of everything. We've got new stuff that we're adding in. There's one thing that I know you would love that we're adding in. We're bringing back some old favorites, but November the 16th at 8 o'clock before Dad Builds goes, we will be done by 9 in an hour. We're going to tell everybody the date, what we're doing, what we've added in, so that people can start planning. Ride the Teacups. Hey, Steve. Movies Like Everyone. Good to see you, Dennis. We've had more people reaching out to me since last year's about wanting to come. We are going to add some fun stuff in to some of the things we're already doing. I'll tell you, I'll give you a little insight in it when we get off the stream real quick, but because I don't want to do it here because we were working so hard. But
Sure.
The 16th at the 8 o'clock hour, right before Dad Builds, we are going to announce everything for 2025 and give you the dates and the plans and stuff. No money will be due until we get into the spring and we lock everything down and all that stuff. All the details will be given that night. And if anybody wants steamed crabs, we will order them. That's something people said. Can we get steamed crabs? Yes. The answer is yes. Of course, you're in Maryland. You can get crabs. So I don't know. Jordan, what are you sending me? Oh, okay. I'll look at that after thing. Jordan's sending me pictures of all the people dancing at the M80s down there. Thank you. I'll look at that when I get done, Jordan. So we got that. And I also wanted to note Magical Night of Hope. I saw Jen in here talking with it with a couple people. It might be new to some people hearing this for the first time. Magical Night of Hope is an event that is done down in Disney it's led by Corey Meets World, and he has a support team that includes many people, and I don't want to just oversay one. Steve from Steve's World does a ton for him. There's a lot of people that volunteer their time. You see Paigey Mr. Morrow on there. You see Yeehaw Bob. There's so many others that help over there. Resort TV1, Jen and Dale, Myerson and Mouse, so many others. It is an incredible night where it is a musical evening. It is an evening of incredible music for the season and the holidays. The event is held at Give Kids the World. You can buy tickets for $60 a piece in general admission. I will be there. You can buy VIP packages for $175. You can get tables for $2,000. I'm not sure what's left. I know the tickets are selling. There are some left, but you're going to want to jump in and get this pretty quick here. John, that's a long way to go for Magical Night of Hope, 52 days away, but I'm sure it's something you'd love to support if you could.
Oh, definitely. And it's such a legendary event. It's been around for so many years, and seeing people, just pour their heart and soul into making this a successful event is just great. It's just heartwarming to see.
Well, and the performers are all friends and they're incredible. And this is 100% tax deductible. Okay. 100% tax deductible. If you go to it, you can write it off. with your taxes. You will get a receipt from Give Kids the World. All money goes directly to Give Kids the World. There is no money that exchanges hand to third parties or anything. This is done with 100% ethics. Thank you, Robert. Have a good night. 100% ethics and integrity. And I can't say enough about it. If you go there, I tell you what, I've watched the first 2 years here in this chair. I went last year and I've had tears every year because last year they raised 75,000. I'd love to see them. I'd love to see them go up to 80, 85, 100. We can do that with your help, everybody. So make sure you're supporting. And if you can't go, just let me throw this out there. If you can't go, you will still be able to the night of the event, okay, which is December the 14th, 2024. You will be able to make a full tax deductible donation to Give Kids the World as part of this event. Jonathan Chong dropping some links in. Thank you, buddy. And the last thing tonight that we're going to talk about before I'm sorry?
Can I throw something in on that? By the way, if you happen to work for a corporation or a company that matches, please take advantage of that. That's free money, right? And I've been able to do that for a few charitable events. I think it's a wonderful opportunity. So if you can, please do.
Yes, absolutely. If you do, and if you do have that company that matches and you can talk to them, I'm sure Corey would gladly welcome that in. And again, tax deductible on there. Thank you, Jen. Jen just sent me some stuff for Friday on the channel here. Videos. I got all kind of good stuff coming in here. My daughter's sending me Christmas lists. Everybody wants to send me stuff when I get live on the stream. I love it. I love it. Hey, I love the communication with the community. It's a great thing. Park Pals, the Hall of Fame. I know that you're familiar with what we do. We got 61 likes on this stream. Let's get it up to 100 if we can. Let's try it. The Hall of Fame night will be, the first part of it will be November the 16th. That will be at 6 p.m. That will be with Chris Dadbills and myself. Excuse me. And we, that night, will be showing everybody for the first time the button for this event. If you're new to it, this is our Hall of Fame. We create customized buttons that Preston hand writes on there and signs. So you get a one limited edition button that is made. We will also unveil the characters. When we do a Hall of Fame induction, we have character tie-ins. Every person that goes in gets a character tie-in out of respect as we honor those Imagineers. Hello, your dad. So we honor those characteristic, the people that draw the characters, the artists, the animators, the painters, all those people that tie into that. And that's how we honor them, is we tie a character into it. So those characters will be unveiled that night. Chris will have a video. He is spectacular. Dad Builds is just incredible at his thought concept and his creativity as he puts together the opening video that will run for this whole segment. Yes, if you're in the Hall of Fame already, put your number and your character in there. Your number and your character in there. This night on Saturday, November the 15th, we will also unveil all the numbers or all the people that received qualifying votes to be eligible to go in. You have to receive 2 or more votes to have your name read. The voting is done legitimately, John. I'm sure you know from hearing with us. But for those who are new to us, the Hall of Fame members that are in currently, just like the NFL Hall of Fame, they vote in the next class. I think it's cool. What do you think about that, Johnny? What's your thoughts on that?
That's great. It's almost like a little conclave, you got to get all the members involved and to bring in the next generation, so to speak. It's great.
Absolutely. And we've got a lot of names on that list that we're going to be reading off. We also have a website for this, and we have a new website that is going to be unveiled the night of the 15th for both this. So you can see the Hall of Fame, brand new. Everybody has a write-up. Every Hall of Famer has their own individual write-up on the new Hall of Fame. And we will be unveiling the new, on the website will also be the new layout for the upcoming event for the Maryland meetup. So that'll be cool. So we're looking at this. Here's the great thing. I can tell everybody this. John, this is a big surprise. Ready? Sitting right behind me on a shelf that's just off screen. Just off screen. The buttons arrived at my house today. I tried to call Chris. I was so excited about it. They arrived here late this evening. They are spectacular. This may be one of the best buttons yet. We did it a little bit bigger so that you could see all the art. We spent a little bit more money. I spent it personally over top of what our sponsor has agreed to because I just wanted this. And they are spectacular. Spectacular. I'm really happy about it. So, and I plan to, for all those recipients, just so you know, for all the recipients that get announced on December the 7th, anybody that's going to Night of Hope, I will be bringing your buttons to you and hand delivering them at the Night of Hope or that weekend. So that's something got good. So anyway, that's the community stuff that's going on this week. Again, before we go over to Two Truths and a Lie, don't forget Paul Engel, Sunday night at 6 o'clock, his interview. Can't wait for that. John wants me to ask him about dating, wants a question there about him dating all the Maryland, Miss Marylands, but unfortunately it wasn't true. It was one we got you. So Paul Engel on Sunday night. All right. I'm excited about this next segment that we do here on the channel It's all about having fun and getting into it. John took the time to give me several truths and lies, and we're going to have some fun with it. So let's get into it. John, I'll be right back to you. It's going to be the newest segment on the channel that I love.
Two truths and a lie. It's a game of fun. Can you spot the fake before the time is done?
Two Truths and a Lie, sponsored by Paul Engel, everybody. We're going to do this on Wednesday nights and bring a friend in and give you a chance to win some prizes, some points. We'll be giving out some great prizes at the end here. I'm excited about it. We thank Paul Engel for sponsoring this segment here on the channel. I absolutely am grateful to Paul for his support and doing it. It's simple the way it works. We are going to give away prizes just like we did with the prior segments. Okay. And hello, David T. Welcome in, my friend. The prizes that we gave out when we did the last segment that we did here, everybody should know we gave away Loungefly bags. We gave away $50 Disney gift cards. We gave away Jonathan Chong. That mail is on its way to you, by the way. It has been sent. Jonathan Chong was one of the winners. He got some of the special custom Funko Pops that Preston picked out. So good quality prizes. We're not talking about cheap here. And we will do that at the end. When we put this in here and we say go, thank you for dropping the link for Paul Engel in there. Go over and check out his videos. He's going to have more coming. We're excited about it. Go over and check out Paul's stuff. He's a great guy to support this segment every week. So here's how it works. I'm going to have John read 3 statements. And you're going to have to pick out which one is the lie. Which one is the lie? Okay? That's the key. Which one is the lie? So if you don't know and you're not sure, okay, guess. If you think you got it right, put it in there. You can only guess once. If you guess more than once, you will be deleted out. Moderators will go in. I don't play around. I ain't got time. I'm not doing kindergarten at 11:30 at night. This is a fun game for the adults in our community to have a good time and win some good prizes. If you get it right, we've cut it down. We're not doing 7 questions like before. We cut it down to 5 tonight. Cut it down to 5. There'll be 5 questions. The first 4 will be 1 point. The last one will be worth 2 points. Okay? If you get it right, you get the point. Okay? It's pretty as simple as that. John, are you ready?
I love it. Let's do it.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. First thing is, moderators, I need somebody who's going to put stop signs in there. Jonathan Chong or somebody, give me some stop signs so we can lay it out here. Hello, Vicky Gillespie. Great to see you. Make sure you've hit the like tonight, guys. We got 71 likes on the board. And if you're not subscribed, we're just a couple subscribers, or we're 1 subscriber from 530. Hit us up. Okay. Stop signs are up by Annie Coog and JC and Paul. Thank you, guys. Let's do it. This is the first statement worth 1 point. 1 guess only. What is the first number 1? What is number 1? Read it to me.
Okay. Number 1. My father and my grandfather, as you all know, worked on Ghostbusters, set design, art direction. Mm-hmm. As a young boy, I got to do one of these 3 things. You want me to repeat them?
Go.
Okay. First one. Number 1, meet Bill Murray.
Okay.
Number 2, wear a proton pack backpack.
Oh, I know you want talked about potentially stuff. Okay. All right. What's number 3?
Number 3, walk on the set of the final rooftop scene.
Ooh. Okay. So we know it. We know from his interview, his dad and his grandfather both worked on Ghostbusters. So is it read them again. 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. Number 1, meet Bill Murray.
Okay.
Number 2, wear a proton pack backpack.
Okay.
Number 3, walk on the set of the final rooftop scene.
Ooh, okay. All right. You got to put the number into the chat. You got to put the number in. That's what it is. All right. I'm going to count down from 7 here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me some stop signs, moderators. Once the stop signs are up, you're tapped out. Okay. Everybody's guessing. There's our stop signs. Okay. I'll allow Debbie Thuner for 2, but Debbie, be quicker, okay? Be quicker. All right, John. What number is the lie?
What number is the lie?
Yes. What number is the non-truth?
One of the non-truths is I never met Bill Murray.
You never met Bill Murray.
No.
Number
I
one is
want
a
to talk a
non-truth.
little bit about yeah.
We will in one sec. Give me 1 sec. So, number 1 is where you get points. Stacy Rogers gets a point. Epcot Forever gets a point. Nathan gets a point. Those 3 people get the points. Tell us about that real quick. You never met Bill Murray.
Never met Bill Murray. I did get to play with some of the sets and some of the props.
Okay.
I want to talk about the set a little bit. So as you guys know, my father worked he was a production designer for the final, for the whole movie practically. Now, you guys remember the end of the movie, the Temple of Gozer, right? It was one of the biggest indoor sets ever made in Hollywood. It was built on stage 16 at the Burbank Studios. And it was massive. It was actually built, this whole set is about 6 stories tall, and it was about 3 stories built off the top of the ground. And they did that in order to shoot upward so that they could really get a sense of how tall this thing was. It was little. I got to walk around the set a little bit and basically get to know a little bit about what the set looked like. They actually built this giant cyclorama. The whole New York skyline was painted and illuminated from the back. So
I love it. I love it. And you did,
yeah.
I believe you did see or have contact with Dan Aykroyd. Is that right? Do I remember correctly on that?
Not directly, although he did. I think I sent you the video. He did do a very complimentary video shoot
about your dad
about
and your grandfather.
my grandfather.
Yes,
So, yeah.
that was pretty cool. Dan Aykroyd saying, "Hey, these guys are important." That's amazing. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to number 2. Debbie says her phone is delayed, so Debbie, I'll give a 10 count. I'll give you 3 extra seconds to help you out. Let's go to number 2. We're going to have 2 truths and a lie. We're going to read 3 statements. Let's do it now. Let's go. Number 2.
All right. And by the way, just as a background, I think the stars I gave you are actually, I reversed the stars, but I'll tell you what the lie is. Okay. Number 2. I once met Jim Henson. As some of you know, my father worked on Muppet Vision 3D.
Yes,
Muppet
he has.
Vision
That's
with
legit.
Henson.
He has met Jim Henson. His father worked on Muppet Vision. That's legit. Okay, so we know that.
I once met Jim Henson. That was true. That's not the question, though.
Okay.
When I met him, he asked me a question.
Okay. So we're going to try to figure out the question. Which one is a lie here? That's what we're doing.
Exactly.
Okay. Give us the 3 of them.
Okay. Number 1, he asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up.
Okay.
Number 2, who my favorite Muppet was.
Oh, okay.
Number 3, if I wanted to meet Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, or 3. Pick out the lie. Put them in there now. Read them again, John, if you wouldn't mind.
Number 1, what I wanted to do when I grew up. 2, who my favorite Muppet was.
Okay.
3, if I wanted to meet Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Okay. There's your 3. Put your numbers in now. Got them put them in it. We got everybody putting them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the stop signs up, moderators. Stop signs up. There they are. Okay, we've got it. All right, John, read me the question that was the lie. What number was it? And read it.
When I met Jim Henson, he did not ask me number 2 who my favorite Muppet was.
He did not ask you who your favorite Muppet was. So,
No, he did
okay.
not.
There you go. Okay, so number 2 is the lie. So let's go down here. Jason Thibodeau gets a point. Batman Wastaken gets a point. Rachel Castro gets a point. Jan S. Disney gets a point. Ride the Teacups gets a point. Disney Magic and Mayhem gets a point. Epcot Forever gets a point. There you go. Points on the board. That had to be pretty cool when he asked you what you wanted to do when you grew up.
I'll never forget that. When I was little, I grew up on Sesame Street and actually getting to see these characters that I had grown up with, that I had bonded to so closely in real life was amazing for me. I'll never forget that summer. And, when I got to meet him, and hearing his voice come out, it was literally Kermit talking to me, because you've probably seen interviews of him, right? He has the same voice as Kermit. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is Kermit talking to me. And he's asking me what I want to do when I grow up. I didn't actually, some of you know, I'm not an artist at all. I ended up going into the tech industry. So he asked me, so John, and imagine this is Kermit, right? Are you going to be an artist like your dad? And I'm like, no.
You
But
done
I
ticked
actually
off
did get to
Kermit.
meet some of the Muppets afterwards too. And the amazing thing of it was getting to see these. Fundamentally, they're very simple characters. There's a bunch of cloth on a hand, but they were able to imbue so much character and so much humor into these creatures. It was amazing. That man is one of my all-time heroes.
Just to be there. He is a University of Maryland graduate. Yes, he is, Paul. Just to be there on Sesame Street, literally on Sesame Street. I equate that to being able to walk by the firehouse where Walt, is and look up at the firehouse, to be on Sesame Street where Henson, pulled all those together, and so many iconic characters, Ralph the dog, Animal, the Count, Ernie and Bert. I mean, just, Big Bird, Fozzie Bear. Yeah. Well, he was over there. Oscar the Grouch. I think that might be Stacy's cousin, by the way. I don't know. It's a possibility. I heard a rumor about that. I don't know. I could be off. But yeah.
And the other fun part about watching that is, I don't know if you remember the show much, but there's a scene where Sweetums comes out, the big brown guy. He comes out with a ball on a paddle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually throws the ball at the camera. That poor man, he spent all day trying to nail that scene to get the ball straight into the 3D camera.
Wow.
I think he spent all day in that suit, and it was just,
It's amazing what they did. I love that.
It's amazing the things that they do to give us entertainment. Yeah,
it's incredible. Mike Wheeler says, I heard that was Stacy's other personality. Jonathan Chong says, I have a friend who does Kermit's voice officially now and then. That's where they do the voice for long. Oh, interesting. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go to question number 3, or statement number 3. Statement number 3 worth 1 point. We're going to read 3 statements again. One of them will be false. One will be a false.
One of them is definitely false. Yes. So, are you ready?
Here we go. Let's do it. Number 3.
Okay. I once traveled to Mexico on a business trip.
Okay.
With a robot.
Oh.
And the robot was so rare and expensive that we had to one of these things.
Okay. So number 1, we had a robot. Let's make sure we're clear. We had a robot that had to go to Mexico, and it was very expensive and extensive that one of these 3 things had to happen to this robot. All right, go ahead. What's number 1?
Okay, number 1, clear it with a TSA before we got on the flight.
Clear it with TSA. I think that's, okay.
Number 2, buy a special airplane seat just for it.
Oh, okay.
Number 3.
What's number 3?
Travel with bodyguards to protect it.
Oh, okay. It's expensive, isn't it? All right. Put your answers into the chat now. He's going to read all 3 again.
Yes. Number 1, clear it with TSA before the flight. Number 2, buy a special airplane seat just for it. And 3, travel with bodyguards.
Okay. All right. We're looking for the lie. 2 truths and a lie. We're looking for it. Drop it in there now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Moderators, give me some stop signs. There's a lot of people playing tonight. I love it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. John, what is the lie?
The lie is, lots of people got it. Number 3, travel with bodyguards.
Travel with bodyguard. We're going to talk about this robot in just a second.
Yes.
Jason Thibodeau gets a point. Stacey Rogers, Kay Willoughby gets a point. Paul Engel, Ride the Teacups gets a point. Rachel Castro, Batman gets a point. JC gets a point. Mike Beachman gets a point. Movie Mania Nick gets a point. A Bouncing Journey gets a point. Vicky Gillespie gets a point. Disney Magic and Mayhem. Richard gets a point. Epcot Forever gets a point. A lot of points given out on that one. Tell me about this robot. You obviously had to clear it with TSA, and you had to buy a ticket for it?
Yeah, so as some of you know, I decided to follow a slightly different path in my life. I'm a geek. I'm a happy geek. Turned out to be, didn't have the art gene in me, but I had the tech gene in me. So I ended up getting a job at Sony Corporation right after college. And one of the things I worked on was a little 4-legged robot called Aibo. You may have heard of it, AIBO. And it was an entertainment robot. It's basically a little autonomous robot dog that you can buy for your house.
Okay.
Well, it turns out that Sony was very committed to this particular product, so much so that they also made a humanoid version of this robot. It was on 2 legs, and it could balance, and it could do all sorts of crazy stuff. So we had to do a special exhibition of this robot down in Mexico City. But because it was so rare and so, it wasn't for sale, first of all, if it were for sale, it would be upwards of almost 6 figures. So it's not like we could just throw it in the luggage, right? And just hope for the best that it comes out the other side. So we actually had to buy a special airplane seat for it right next to me on this airplane. Thankfully, I wasn't first class; it was coach. But the robot didn't get any more special treatment than I did. And of course, we had to clear it.
That's very cool. Okay. All right, we got 2 questions left. Number 4, let's knock it out. Number 4, we're looking for the lie. 2 truths and a lie. Here we go.
All right. One time at the parks, Chip and Dale, our favorite characters.
Okay.
Chip and Dale did 2 of these things. One is a lie.
Okay. So Chip and Dale did something to you. 3 statements. God, this could be anything. All right, let me hear it.
Yeah. Number 1, colored in my bald spot with crayons.
Oof.
Number 2, put napkins on my head. Okay. Number 3, got excited to see their image on a shirt I was wearing.
Got excited to see them. I've seen them do that. Okay. All right, Chip and Dale, they did one of these 3 things. Put the lie into the stream. John, read them one more time.
Sounds good. Number 1, colored in my bald spot with crayons. 2, put napkins on my head. 3, were excited to see their image on the shirt I was wearing.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moderators, please. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. There we go. Okay, John. With Chip and Dale, what number and what was the lie?
Pete, I think we got him. Number 3 was the lie, believe it or not.
Number 3 was, I didn't see anybody put a 3 in there. No points given out on that one. Again, our guest, just like last week, has stumped everybody out there. Tell me about Chip and Dale coloring your head and whatever else they did.
So as some of you noticed, I'm a little bit lacking in the follicle department, but I managed to inherit that from the other side of my family. But yes, I started balding early, and Chip and Dale, I think it was at the Garden Grill in Epcot, and they came over, they saw the crayons on the table, and they got a little goofy. They took out crayons, put a napkin on my head, they started coloring in my bald spot and all that. It was a lot of fun. I love those guys. Gotta love
the character interactions. It's a great part of the park. 73 likes. Anybody else hit a like out there? Help us get as close to 100 as we can. This is a fun segment here. All right. For segment number 5, this is the last one here for this. And then we're going to talk with John for a couple minutes here before we close things out. If you want to know a little bit about our friend tonight, we'll do that. And we're going to make this one worth 2 points. 2 points to everyone out there. 2 points, everybody. Okay. Let's get ready. Let's do it. John, what is number 5?
All right. Number 5. I first got introduced to the YouTube Disney community via these channels.
Okay.
Number 1, Myers and the Mouse.
Okay. I know he's found a lot.
Number 2, LBV TV.
Okay. They've grown like crazy. Okay.
Number 3, Resort TV 1.
Oh God. This is a tough one. All right. He came into the community. He found our community because of this channel. Say them again, John. 1, 2, and 3.
Number 1, Myers and the Mouse.
Okay.
Number 2, LBV TV.
Okay.
Number 3, Resort TV 1.
Okay. All right. Put your numbers in. This is worth 2 points, everybody. 2 points on there. 2 points. 2 points on there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hello, Sienna Dennis Tadina. Hello. Make sure you're subscribed, Sienna. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. 2 points for everyone. 2 points for everyone. I love giving out points. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Stop signs are up. Thank you, Paul. All right, John, for 2 points. See, we got numbers in from all of them. For the 2-point number, what was the lie?
So first and foremost, let me just say I know all these 3 channels very intimately. They're wonderful people.
Okay.
The one I did not meet initially was our friend Kelly, Myers and the Mouse.
Myers and the Mouse.
I was introduced to them through LBV TV.
Through LBV TV. Okay, yeah. There we go. All right, so we are going to, that was number 2, right?
Yes, those are 2
Okay.
points.
So
no, the number 1, the lie was number 1.
The lie was number 1. Myers
Yes.
and the Mouse. The lie was number 1. Myers and the Mouse. So let's see who got 2 points. Batman got 2 points. Janice Disney got 2. Gloria got 2. All 3 are great channels. Jonathan John says, yes, they are. Absolutely. I hope everybody has enjoyed. We'll take you out tonight. I'll give you that song on the way out here. A Bouncing Journey says, I've met LBV and Resort TV 1. Yes. Maria and Chris and Josh and Jenna, Dale, Mom and Dad, they're all amazing, incredible people and good friends of the channel here as well. John, just a little bit here on, anything on your mind, just a minute on your mind. That's what I'd like to finish out with. What are you thinking about? What's on your mind?
Well, let me, since we just talked about that topic, let me just opine on that a little bit.
Okay.
I first got introduced to the community in the height of the pandemic. I was going through a personal thing and so forth and trying to figure out where my life should be. COVID hit, as we all know. We went through that in the 2000s. And I found Maria and Josh and those wonderful channels online. And I was thrilled. I was immensely happy to find not only Disney stuff, which I love, but the community behind each and every one of these channels is of such high quality. I've been a part of all sorts of communities, and there's drama in every community. But one thing I love about each and every one of these channels is that the people are of such high quality that they're great people.
Yeah.
And I got to know some of these people very closely. I ended up having dinner with, Kelly and Yvonne, wonderful people. And what's really great about it is the community that they foster behind it can bring so many people, so much enthusiasm and happiness. And that's in no short measure due to you, Pete, for supporting and growing these channels from their birth.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So we try to do what we can and try to continue to do what Walt wanted to do, which was to bring the magic of Disney to as many people as we can and bring happiness and a smile. And that's what we work with on my channel here, is to do that for sure. So for sure. Anything else on your mind? You're going to be a guest on the Triple C show in February. We booked you tonight for that. I did that. I know the ladies won't get upset because you were on the list. We have a list of people that they want to interview and you were already on the list. So I know they'll be excited to hear that you're going to be coming on in February. But any other topics or anything you want to bring up tonight before we close things out on Insomniacs for the evening?
Uh, Not much. I just want to issue my thanks and gratitude for everything that you do. Everybody, every single person in chat, you're the reason this community works so well. So I love hanging out with each and every one of you guys. You guys are great.
Absolutely. Barry, what's up, Bob? Scary Place 28 or Barry Place 28. No S. It stands for salt. We throw that away. Barry is in here. Bob's in here hanging out with us. If you guys don't know the West Coast magician himself, it's Barry Place 28, and that is Bob. And you can check him out there in California as we do it. You know what? I want to do two things tonight. One, I want to go raid a channel real quick because we haven't raided a channel forever. I haven't done that. So let me see who's live. We're going to raid somebody. And then on the way out tonight, I'm going to give you, let you listen to the full song of that we did with the Two Truths and a Lie. So let's see who's live real quick here. Pro is live. Anybody from the parks? Steve is live. None of our normal friends from the park. Park Pass TV's doing something else. He's doing basketball. That doesn't do any good. Wow. Okay, we don't have, none of our friends are live out there tonight. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's a quiet night in California, and I follow everybody. So I usually get them. I mean, Theme Park Steve is live, but we don't really do much with rating him, and he's already got 219,000 followers, so I think he's doing pretty good. Same with Daps. Daps is live. He's doing Magic Keys. Is he doing a live on Magic Keys? Let me see. He's got 90,000 followers. They're on their way to 100K. He's up over 90. Congratulations to him. Live. Let me see here. I love doing raids. It's always fun to do that. All right, we'll go raid this. I don't even know these people, but we're gonna go raid them. This is a really cool channel. This is a really cool channel. This guy seems extremely nice. I have not met this gentleman yet. I've just watched his interactions on things. I've heard a lot of nice people say a lot of nice things to him. He's at 90,000 followers right now. He's at 90,000 followers on his channel. He's on his way to 100K. His content, hello, Samantha Lowe, amazing Samantha Lowe. His content is phenomenal. Do you know Daps Magic? Do you know of Daps? His content is spectacular. Okay, so I'm gonna put this link in the chat. Go over there and tell him Pete McDivitt sent me to your channel. That's all I want you to say. You know, if you're going to subscribe to him, tell him, hey, I'm subscribing. Pete McDivitt just sent me to your channel. Okay, let's go there. Be nice, be polite. These are good people with a good channel. He's on his way to 100K. There's the link. All I want you to do is Pete McDivitt sent me to your channel. Let him know if you're subscribing. Let's go over there and say hello to him. Check him out. His content is spectacular. He does a lot more vlogs than lives. I'm surprised that he's live, honestly. A lot more of vlogs and lives, but really, really good. Approaching 100,000. We could blow up their channel now. We got 46 people in here. We could triple or quadruple the amount of people watching. He probably won't know what to do with this. If you decide to subscribe, make sure you tell him you're subscribing. Let him know you're coming over there.
And from there, find our Patreon, where we have a whole lot of fun. We share a lot of behind-the-scenes content. You can help us even plan the new set for D-Score.
Let's see if he even acknowledges it.
Our YouTube channel, we've got a ton of videos going up, a ton more that we just filmed over the last week.
It's going to catch him offline. Go check out Barry. Barry, when are you live again?
But that is all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner. Bye.
Okay, they got off and didn't say anything. We'll see. You know, it's good that, hey, we helped out a channel. Helped out a channel.
That's the important thing.
He just put in there, thanks everyone and thanks Pete. I'm going to respond to him. Oh, come on. All right, I just put a note in there saying you're welcome. They're really, if you watch their channel, you'll really be impressed with it. They do. They
You
do a
know, this
good.
sounds like blowing smoke, but the fact that you're able to boost so many people on other channels is what makes you special, Pete. So I really appreciate what you do.
No problem. I love what I try to do because I believe it's bringing the magic around. Um, yeah, Daps just ended his stream, but he did say goodnight. He said goodnight to us. Bob, when are you live again? Let me go over here real quick. So on Daps Magic, everybody, just real quick, if you go over, you're going to find all kind of vlogs and videos. I mean, he's worked the Disney Legends event. They've got Disney media. They go over it. He is extremely well respected in the community, in the California community, for people that are out there. I watched. There's Daps right there. We're talking about your channel right now, Daps. They're at 90,000 followers. I've been following Daps since they were about 15,000. Their quality of their content is spectacular. They're extremely well respected in the California market. We talk about them every week, following their path in the race to 100K, trying to get them up over 100,000 right there. And their shorts, guys, I'm just telling you, there's so much content over there that is such top line. And these are such good people. I hope, Daps, I hope when I get to California sometime, we get to cross paths and I get to say hello to you face to face. So thanks for coming over here. And everybody that went over there and gave them a follow tonight, thank you for doing that. It's always good to help a channel. At some point, Daps, I don't know if you've seen this. John, let me show them this real quick. Daps, let me show you this. I'm going to show you what I do. Every week, we talk about your channel in the race to 100K. Okay? We talk about your channel, the race to 100K, and we talk about all the channels going there. Here, I haven't updated it yet. Congratulations on 90K, but there you are in the race. We've been doing this for you since you had 15,000 over here, whether you knew it or not. We've graduated people out of there like Paigey Mr. Morrow, Jackie Super Enthused, Best Life and Beyond, all those people. So we recognize you on this channel every Friday night. We talk about your channel and tell people to go check it out. And we'll do that till you get to 100K. And we'll actually be talking about you again on Friday night on our news and merch show, because I'm going to acknowledge you guys getting 90K. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing the magic to people. And thank you for being here tonight. John, it has been my honor to sit here and talk Disney with you, to know that your dad was one of the people that helped create Spaceship Earth. Your dad is, to me, is a Disney legend. He has worked with everybody that's anybody in Disney lore. The history that your father created and what he's done, his hands should be in cement. He should have a Legends. I fully, after all I've got to learn about your father, I'm just blown away. So,
well, you and Jen, like I said, you and Jen did such a great job at that interview. I'm so grateful, not only for him, but on my behalf too. But you know what? I'm just a fan like anybody else. I grew up in the parks. I love this environment. I love this fandom very, very deeply. And to see so much love and so much mutual support means a lot. So, very, very appreciated.
That came up a lot bigger than I wanted to. Barry Place will be live this Sunday, everybody. I was trying to bring it up. It was way high, but there you go, Barry. You get the big moniker right there. So, I appreciate you. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody here real quick and say, guys, Disney's a magical place. We've got creators from East Coast to West Coast, from Paris to Tokyo, all the way around, all the way out to Alani. You can find the magic in all these creators. We will continue. What's up, Katie? Hello from Daps. Hello, Katie. Thank you for coming over today. I appreciate you so much. Katie, keep bringing the magic. Keep bringing the magic. You're doing a great job. I'm going to go back and watch you guys talking tonight a little bit later on as I'm working here in the office. Love Daps Magic. Great channel. Keep bringing the magic, everybody. And you can do that simply by things that don't cost a penny. If you find somebody that you like and you got a channel, share them out on your social media. If you find somebody you like, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, somebody you employ, your boss, whoever it is. If you find somebody that likes Disney, tell them about these creators to come over here and check them out. If you come to my channel, I will always be talking about everybody else. It's my honor to do it tonight. All right, John, we're going to let them out of here. They want to hear. I'm going to play them the 2 truths and a lie. So let me go over here. Our mics are still hot right now. Let me bring up the logo real quick. So there's the 2 truths and a lie. Here's the full song, everybody. We'll see you soon. Check it out, and we'll talk to you soon. John, hang tight for a minute.
Sounds good.
Well, it's 2 a.m. and the lights are on, and the Magic Kingdom magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all.